Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing the mid-August readings post the eclipse, so let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm going to do Scorpio reading today. Thank you guys for your overwhelming support on my last readings and my last reading for Scorpio. You know, it was a really intense one. I was like actually kind of crying after my reading, which I didn't even know what I said, like, because sometimes I kind of black out in my readings, and then I was like very emotional after it, and then I like went back and watched it, and I was like, wow. So I'm gonna start off with the twin flame messages and see what your counterpart has to say. If a twin flame doesn't resonate with you, I talk about divine masculine, divine feminine. It doesn't have to be a twin flame. It's any soulmate connection. I do like to focus on the twin flame journey because I think it's a lot about ascension and spiritual growth, but it could be any connection, okay? So let's see what your counterpart's higher conscious wants to communicate to you right now that they're not communicating to you. Am I good enough for you? Okay? I've been getting this like intuitive message a lot that a lot of your person's actions might have felt like they were rejecting you, but it was really that they didn't feel like they were good enough for you and they pushed you away because it's not even necessarily conscious. They just don't have that self-worth to experience the kind of love that a twin flame connection would give them. It's like they reject it because they don't feel worthy of it. So I feel like that's a big thing, you know, with the masculine. So am I good enough for you? That's kind of what they're saying. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. So they are regretful, they are remorseful, they want to apologize, but they don't know how to show it. I miss the feel of you next to me, okay? So they might just miss this like physical like essence of you being close to them. I feel like their body, even when their mind and heart are not even aware of it, their body like craves your body because it's like their ultimate counterpart, okay? So I'm gonna actually, with that being said, start from the Tarot of Sexual Magic and see what messages we have from here. The Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or if you have any 8th house placements, or if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio in your life that's pissing you off or making you confused. We got 2 of Cups, okay? So that's a confirmation of the soulmate connection. That's you're their divine counterpart. You're their ultimate mirror. I feel like like I said, when their body is physically next to yours, it's almost like their home, you know? So this is like home to them, okay? So this is kind of, I feel like what's on their mind. They feel like they're like kind of astray from home when they're physically not with you. So they're thinking about this connection, okay? It's definitely on their mind. With 2 of Cups, it's a lot of emotions, a lot of heart center feelings, okay? The Hermit. So this is a very interesting Hermit card. I feel like there's one person on the outside and there's 2 people here, okay? This person on the outside is sort of like being forced to really be on the solo journey of, you know, looking for the answers within, really being introspective. So some of you guys might be in a third-party situation where you feel like you're the one on the outside, or maybe they do, maybe you're in a dynamic, but whoever's the odd man out is definitely trying to look within and get some answers. Also, you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? We've got the Devil reversed, okay? So some of you might have a Capricorn and a Virgo, and the Capricorn might be on the outs, but also I feel like this person is trying to let go of their addictions, the things that like make them feel sort of out of control, okay? This Devil card is very interesting. It's, you know, with the phallic symbol. So I feel like someone here might have a sex addiction that they're really trying to resist. Your twin or your person might feel like with you that's so like sexually overwhelming that it makes them feel out of control, and that might be also why they're staying away. And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like, you know, there's some truths that are going to be revealed. This is also very interesting, Ace of Swords, because as you see, there's like a lot of bondage, and the woman, the feminine, is like in control. So I feel like some of you guys either are this feminine or you're dealing with a feminine that's very controlling, dominating, you know, that might be you as well. So that might be also very kind of overwhelming for your masculine, because he feels maybe powerless to your truths, okay? You might really hit it direct, no pun intended. And it might be overwhelming for him. He might not have the courage. Like I said, am I good enough? He might not feel like he's strong enough to keep up with how strong you are, okay? That's the feeling I'm getting. Yep, and I got the Empress. So you are the woman, okay? You are this ultimate feminine that knows her shit, knows how to carry herself, knows how to hold herself in this dynamic. And I really feel like you guys are in that space of like having that confidence, and he might be very intimidated by that, okay? So that's like a very clear message I'm getting about that. I was just listening to the song at the airport. That's so weird. Little River Band, reminiscing. So some of you guys might connect with your masculine through music. I know I do, and I don't know, this is just a song about someone reminiscing. So they might be reminiscing about the sexual times that they had with you, okay? Or you might be. Support, regret. I talked about regret right when I pulled all the cards, and rekindle passion. Wow, there's a lot of, I know we're in a Scorpio reading, so how can we not talk about passion? But I feel like there's a lot of passion in this dynamic, and there's also a lot of regret for how they treated you. So I feel like lean on your inner circle during this time, okay? You know, go to the people that you could talk to about this connection, that really support you, that make you feel validated. It's really hard when you're on a journey and you're on a spiritual journey that like emotionally and spiritually you're very connected to someone, but people don't see that you guys are together in the 3D realm, and a lot of people might make you feel like you're crazy and that this isn't a real connection. So make sure you're talking to other people in the spiritual community that have your back and and help you raise your vibration. Don't make you feel doubtful about this connection, okay? But like I said in the beginning, someone's definitely regretting it, because I feel like there's no other passion that matches the one that you guys have, okay? So I'm gonna pull from your trust your vibe. You're the boss. That's what I was saying, you guys. You have a very dominant energy. I feel like that they're very scared of, okay? Call on your runners. Now, this isn't a twin flame deck, but when I see runners, I feel like this is like, I think about runner and chaser with the twin flames. So call on them maybe spiritually, you know, try to have some kind of telepathic communication, or just, I also feel like call on your runners is about, you know, your support system and the people that are running for you and rooting for you, okay? But you're the boss. So like I said, you guys are the boss. And I feel like this is very intimidating to them, okay? And also let go. So I feel like this is also like, try to have a more easy breezy vibe about it. Just try to let the things go as they are right now, and have that trust that you know that they are they're spiritually connected to you. They're thinking of you. They're regretting things that happened with you guys, but right now just might not be the time, okay? So I'm gonna pull from regular Rider Waite and see what we got here. 5 of Wands wanted to come out, but I'm not quite ready to pull it yet, so thanks.
You guys are coming right.
Oh, we got 2 of Cups again, and the Hangman. Okay, but this time 2 of Cups is reversed. So I feel like I always interpret the Hangman differently, but with this, and I had just pulled the Let Go, I feel like somebody is trying to let go of some sort of partnership, okay, or surrender to it, but they're just having a hard time. I feel like there also could be a partnership that's not in the best place right now. So it could be your masculine's dealing with you know, their karmic partner, and they are just not sure how to navigate this. But this is also a Piscean card, so some of you might be dealing with a Pisces, but this is confirmation because I already pulled 2 of Cups. So but this one's reversed. So I feel like they're just like kind of in limbo about who they want to be with. I feel like they're not quite sure. They're trying to find the answers with that Hangman, but they're kind of resistant to the reality and the truths of this dynamic, okay? A lot of cards just came out. Okay, so I feel like we got 10 of Cups. So I feel like this person does want, you want the ultimate happiness, the ultimate connection, building a life, building a family, emotional fulfillment. But we got 9 of Swords, okay? I feel like it's coming clear to me. 7 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and 4 of Swords reversed, okay? I feel like there's been truths that have been kind of overlooked that this person doesn't want to look at. I also feel like with 7 of Swords, there could have been deceptive behavior in the past, and this person's really trying to heal from it. You're trying to heal from it. Also, I feel like this person might have a lot of guilt too with the regret because they did do things in the past and they don't know if they could rectify it, okay? And I don't know if they are willing to look into it in a very calm way. I feel like whenever they do start to try to be introspective and meditate and have space, it's way too emotionally overwhelming for them. So this could also be you, but I feel like you guys are dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And I feel like both of you, when you really start to face it, because I feel like 4 of Swords is sort of like really getting in line with the truth and really, you know, taking the time to really be introspective. Like Swords are thoughts. You're not willing to do that because when you do, it's just too emotionally heavy. So I feel like the potential for this happy ending is there, but there's just been so much in the past. And the thing that confirms that for me is the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of regret and remorse here, okay? So I'm gonna pull from the Mystic Art Medicine deck and see what messages we got. These cards are huge, like I always say, so it's hard to shuffle them. I feel like giving this person time to like kind of reminisce and remember the good times, but because I did get that like nostalgia message, like spiritually, so intuitively, so I feel like kind of letting all the bad stuff go away and giving it time to settle, like the connection that you guys really had. Discernment, that's also about truth, ascended masters, and nurture, okay? So I feel like this relationship definitely needs a lot more nurturing with the Ascended Masters and the nurture here. There's a lion, if that's significant to you guys, maybe a Leo and an owl. The owl is also about discernment. So I feel like the truth is going to be revealed at some point about this connection. Your masculine is going to come to some hard truths, maybe about himself, about this connection, because we had the Ace of Swords here too. But I feel like discerning is like cutting through the bullshit, and also that 7 of Swords reversed. So I feel like the denial and the inability to face like the reality of it is eventually going to go away, and that the truths are going to be uncovered. But I just feel like right now is not the time yet, okay? So Scorpio, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.